3 days ago, you checked your bank account. Everything was fine. Today, you checked again. And something's wrong. Very wrong. A few $100s, gone, vanished in just 3 days. You didn't make a big purchase. You didn't make a reckless decision. You paid your bills, went grocery shopping, maybe ate out a few times. That's it. And yet the money is gone. Now you're going through your expenses one by one. $5 here, $3 there, $2 you've already forgotten what it was for. 75 cents, 25 cents, $1. When looked at individually, innocent, meaningless, easily justified. But when you look at them all together, they've drained your account before the month is even over. That's exactly what I'm going to talk to you about today. Where is the money going? Why do we end up in the same place every month? And most importantly, what can be done to break this cycle? The answer isn't willpower. If willpower could solve this problem, you'd have solved it long ago. The answer is habits, small, automatic, almost imperceptible patterns of behavior. And in this video, we'll tackle those patterns one by one. Are you ready? Let's get started. Habit 1. Set a waiting period before making a purchase. Do you know the secret behind impulse buying? It's the emotion of the moment. That moment you feel when you first see something or want it. Desire reaches its peak. Your brain perceives that product as an indispensable part of your life and you buy it. Regret comes later, often even before you open the package. The solution is simple, but its impact is immense. Set a mandatory waiting period. Wait 24 hours for purchases up to $50. Wait 72 hours for purchases between $50 and $200. Wait at least 1 week for purchases over $200. During this time, don't add the item to your cart. Write it down on a list. Note its name, price, and why you want it. When the time is up, look at the list. You'll see. You won't even remember why you wrote down half the items on the list. This isn't a matter of willpower, it's simply how the brain works. Desire fades over time. The waiting period is simply about letting that fading take its course. Habit 2. Unsubscribe from all promotional emails. Think about it. How many emails with subject lines like deal, last 2 hours, 70% off? Did you receive this morning? Each one is a small trigger. Each one is designed to create a false sense of urgency, scarcity, novelty, fear of missing out. These emails aren't innocent pieces of information. They're psychological weapons, optimized through millions of dollars in research aimed at your wallet. Set aside 30 minutes tomorrow morning. Unsubscribe from all promotional lists. Use the unsubscribe link at the bottom of every email. Mark the ones that won't let you go as spam. And you'll notice this. You're not spending money on discounts you didn't see. You're not buying products you don't remember. Out of sight, out of mind. Habit 3. Delete shopping apps from your phone. Your phone is always with you. This means shopping is always just a tap away. Apps are designed to eliminate that distance. Saved payment information, one-click purchasing, personalized recommendations, notifications. The goal of all this is simple: to reduce your decision-making time to 0. Delete the apps, Amazon, Trendyol, Hepsiburada, fashion apps, all of them. If you really need to order something, open your browser, go to the site, and log in. Are these extra steps annoying? Yes, that's exactly what we want, because this annoyance is the only barrier standing in the way of impulse buying. 4. Habit. Use cash for your daily expenses. I know it sounds old-fashioned, but there's solid neuroscientific evidence behind it. When you pay with cash, the pain centers in your brain are activated. The money physically leaves your hand. This sense of loss creates a level of awareness that swiping a card can never provide. What do studies say? People spend 15 to 20% more when using a card compared to cash. At the start of each week or month, withdraw cash for your daily spending categories: food, entertainment, shopping. Divide this into envelopes. Each envelope represents a category. When the money in an envelope runs out, spending in that category stops. No alerts, no notifications, no need to check a screen to calculate. Just an empty envelope. And the feeling an empty envelope gives is far more powerful than a red alert on an app. Habit 5. Check your account balance every morning. What's the first thing you look at when you wake up? Instagram, the news, WhatsApp? What about your bank account? Most of us only check our accounts when there's a problem. We live disconnected from financial reality for months. Then, when the end of the month comes, we're surprised. Just 30 seconds every morning. Open the app, check your balance. How much did I spend yesterday? Did it go down or up? That's it. No analysis, no stress, just awareness. When you see your financial reality laid out clearly, your brain automatically adjusts. Later that afternoon, when you ask yourself, should I buy this? The numbers you saw that morning come into play. Habit 6, the one in, one out rule. If you buy something new, you must get rid of something old. Did you buy a new t-shirt? Donate a t-shirt. A new kitchen gadget? Throw out the old one. This rule serves many purposes. First, it makes you think before you buy. When you consider what you will have to give up, that new item doesn't seem quite as appealing anymore. Second, it reveals just how much stuff you already have. As you try to squeeze a 41st t-shirt into a pile of 40, you realize the 40th one wasn't really necessary at all. Habit 7. Calculate the cost per use. Have you ever asked yourself this question? How many times will I actually use this? Asking this question can completely change your approach to shopping. The method is simple. Divide the product's price by the estimated number of uses. A shirt you bought for $7 and wore twice, $4 per use. A jacket you bought for $14 and wore 100 times, 25 cents per use. Which one is more expensive? This calculation reveals just how expensive cheap but unnecessary purchases actually are, and it makes it easier to spend money on what truly matters. Habit 8. Go shopping with a list and stick to it. Stores are designed to encourage you to spend money. Product placement, lighting, scents, test areas, sale signs, everything is there to encourage impulse purchases. Solution: go shopping with a specific list and buy only what's on it. Don't write grocery shopping. Write milk, bread, eggs, chicken, broccoli. Did you see something not on the list? Jot it down somewhere. Apply the waiting period from habit 1. Most of the time, you'll have forgotten about it by the next shopping trip. Habit 9. Don't shop when you're in an emotional state. Are you feeling sad? Don't shop. Are you stressed? Don't shop. Are you overly happy, excited, or in a celebratory mood? Be careful anyway. Strong emotions, without exception, both negative and positive, significantly impair our ability to make rational financial decisions. Retail therapy is not therapy. It's a temporary form of emotional management followed by regret. Before making a purchase, ask yourself, am I feeling a strong emotion right now? If the answer is yes, wait. Habit 10. Open separate accounts for different purposes. If all your money is in a single account, it creates a feeling that every penny can be used for anything. Rent money? Nowhere to be found. Emergency fund? Lost among other expenses. Solution: separate your accounts. Open at least 3 separate accounts. One for fixed expenses, one for spending, and one for savings. Set up automatic transfers on payday. Ensure bills and savings are transferred to their own accounts. The money left in your spending account is the money you can actually use. Saying I have money in my account will now mean I have money I can actually use. Habit 11. Review your subscriptions. Every month. Subscriptions are designed to hide in the dark corners of your monthly statement. Netflix, Spotify, cloud storage, app subscriptions, magazine subscriptions, gym memberships. Do you check these regularly? Research shows that people underestimate their monthly subscription expenses by $50 to $100. Sit down once a month. Review all your account transactions. List all recurring payments. Ask yourself, if I were seeing this for the first time today, would I subscribe at this price? If your answer is no, cancel it immediately. Subscriptions don't pile up, they slowly erode. And before you even realize it, they'll eat away at your monthly budget. 12. Habit: postponing any purchase. Over $7 until morning. Why does something that looks so tempting at 9 p.m. suddenly start to seem suspicious at 9 a.m.? Because sleep actually changes your brain chemistry. Impulses peak at night. By morning, they've subsided. The rule is simple. Don't buy anything over $7 on the same day. Write it down. Sleep on it. If you still want it in the morning, it's a well thought out decision. If you say, I don't even remember why I wanted it in the morning, you're off the hook. Habit 13. Track every single expense for at least 1 month. Not forever. Just 30 days. Write down every single expense. The amount, what it was for, why you bought it. Every coffee, every grocery trip, every subscription, every impulse purchase. At the end of the month, look at that list. You'll see a lot. Patterns you've been following without realizing it. Emotional moments when you spend more. How often you start with just a little something and end up wondering, how did this happen? This awareness stays with you even if you stop keeping the record. Once you've seen the pattern, you can't ignore it. Habit 14. Consciously set up barriers for your easiest spending channels. Where do you spend money most easily? A food delivery app, an online shopping site, a specific store? Make it harder to use these channels. Delete saved card information. Log out of your account. Install browser extensions that block access to the site during certain hours. Uninstall the apps. If you want to use them, reinstall them first. Every extra step is a pause, and most impulse purchases can't overcome these pauses. There's another side to the coin. Reduce barriers for good behaviors. Automate savings. Set up automatic bill payments. Allow investment transfers to happen automatically. Barriers should work to make the behaviors you want easier and the ones you don't want harder. Habit 15. Make your financial goals visible. Spending provides an immediate and tangible reward. A new product, a new experience, instant gratification. Not spending, it gives you nothing tangible. Because of this imbalance, while spending feels satisfying, being frugal creates a sense of deprivation. Solution: make your financial progress visible. Create a chart showing your savings goal, a chart tracking your debt repayment progress, a monthly table showing your net worth. Hang these on your fridge, see them every day. Every time you say no to an impulse purchase, mentally transfer that money towards your goal and update the chart. Not spending is no longer a loss. It's visible, measurable, and satisfying progress. Let's be clear, wealth isn't built through big leaps, but through small, often overlooked adjustments. Do you know what these 15 habits have in common? None of them require willpower. Willpower can run out, it fluctuates, it can crumble on a stressful day, a tiring evening, or in an emotional moment. But what about systems? Systems keep working. You don't have to resist an email you haven't received yet. You aren't swiping through an app that isn't on your phone. You don't have to make a decision about an automatic transfer. The reason your money is disappearing isn't a single bad decision. It's dozens of small, continuous transactions that are hard to notice. These habits target exactly those transactions, not by banning them, but by changing the conditions that create them. You don't need more discipline. You need a better system. Choose 3 habits from this video, just 3. Put them into practice this week. Then add more. The money loss stops, progress begins. And when you check your account that morning, there won't be a surprise waiting for you.